As you guys have to tell, I have my Halloween mask. I actually made this mask. Hold on. Sorry for light sensitive viewers. This is the actual Ghost Rider mask that I did for my life-size character, which kind of evolved into the motorcycle now, that it was in one of my last videos. But it all runs off of this little thing right here. As you can see, my eyes light up. I can still see out of the mask, and the back of my head lights up as well. So that way, it looks like my head is on fire. Pretty cool. So anyway, that's not the purpose of this video. So let's go ahead and take this crap off. Okay, so I'm sure you're wondering how I did this. It's actually pretty simple. On eBay, if I can find it, I'll put it in the link in the description. But it is a USB battery pack that's intended for these Lego light kits. And then I have a divider, so that way I can have the lights for the back of my head and the lights for my eyes all working simultaneously. And then once I actually have my leather jacket, I can stick the battery pack in the breast pocket of the motorcycle jacket, and you won't see any of these cables. You'll just see this. So it's actually two separate things to get that effect. So as you can see, these are actually glued onto a ski mask, while the lights for the mask are on the separate head. So if I turn the switch on and off, it turns off the switch. And go from there. So I just got out of the shower, so that's why my hair's wet. It's not because of how hot and sweaty that mask is, even though it's pretty hot and sweaty, because that's two masks on my head. But anyway, that's what I'm going to try to do for Halloween this year, so yay. But that's not the purpose of today's video. The purpose of today's video is, one, I got a new Batman shirt. It is from The Batman. It's a Spirit of Halloween armored look. So it's got some printing for the sleeves, shoulders, and obviously the chest plate. Really good shirt. It's actually really comfortable. It did have a cape on it. I took the cape off because it's just not going to happen. Especially if I wear this out in public. It's not going to happen. I don't have a Batman cowl yet, so don't be in the comments, oh, you were wearing a Batman shirt and didn't have a cowl? What the hell? I don't have a cowl yet. I'm working on it, but not right now. So anyway, hopefully I'll have a new video out for you guys before too much longer. It's going to be me building a headless horseman. Some of you guys might not know this. I build all of my Halloween decorations. I don't usually go to the store to buy decorations. I buy pieces to make my own stuff. For those of you who may remember Pumpkinhead, if I have a picture of him somewhere, it'll appear on screen somewhere in this video, probably right here. That's something I built. I didn't buy that. I bought the pieces to make that, but I didn't buy it. So that's one of the things I'm going to do. I found a life-size skeleton horse that I bought that because I'm not going to make a skeleton horse out of PVC pipe. And then I'm going to build the horseman on top of the horse. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. It's very simple. Anyone can do it. All you need is a ton of PVC pipe, some stuff to bulk it up, and a lot of patience and a Halloween costume. So that's pretty much it. That's all you need. So it's very, very simple. I may do this at some because I have somebody who wants a Michael Myers. So Michael is probably the easiest person to do, just because it's one piece. It's a one-piece suit with a Halloween mask, well, it is actually a Halloween mask. Now that I think about it, but a Michael Myers mask. So it's very simple. But I'm getting off topic. Tomorrow and Sunday, I'm going on my first convention. Now, I believe I did go to a convention when I was younger. It was a car convention, and it had like the Dukes of Hazzard car. It had a whole bunch of other classic-looking cars and stuff. I don't remember much about it. All I know is I got to meet Ben Jones, who was Cooter in Dukes of Hazzard. So, for those of you who know who that character is, he was the mechanic in that show who like worked on the General Lee a lot of the time. So we got to meet him. I don't remember much about the experience. All I know is I got to stand this close to the car, and I was so happy because I was one of my favorite cars as a kid. Still is one of my favorite cars. So that's really the only convention I've ever been to. I do have some stuff from San Diego Comic-Cons and whatever, but that's stuff I ordered through eBay, and it's all way overpriced on eBay, by the way. But tomorrow I'm going to my first real convention. It's called Spooky Spectacle, I think is what it's called. It's in Granbury, Texas, which I'm in Texas, so it's like an hour, almost 2-hour drive for me, which is great, but also terrible. But the main reason I'm even going is because I don't go to conventions. Like I've always wanted to go to a convention, but never had the money to do it. The entry fee is like $5 for this thing, so I'm like, shit, I'll go. But the main reason I'm going is I did find the Dallas-Fort Worth Ghostbusters on Facebook, and they are going to be at this convention. And since I have a Ghostbusters truck and then myself a big Ghostbusters fan, I want to try to see if I can possibly get recruited into this group, so that way I can start doing more charity work and stuff like that, because that's something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to find a way to do some form of charity work. That's why I built my truck the way it is now, and you know, that's one of the reasons why I did it. I figured, hey, I've got the perfect donor platform for this. Let's go ahead and do it, see what happens, roll the dice, and go from there. So, you know, and it's just one of those things I've always wanted to do. So this is a big opportunity, hopefully, for me. I don't expect it to go anywhere, but at the same time, it could also go really, really far. I have no idea how far it could go, but it's just a possibility. So, anyway, I'm a little nervous, a little excited, but it's a 2-day event. I'll be there both days. If you happen to be in Granbury, Texas, I'll be there. So, I'll be hard to miss. I'll be in a blue Ghostbuster suit. So, or if you see a big-ass white truck with green lights on the top of it, then you'll know that's me too. But I will be there for both days. I'm super excited about this. A little nervous about the first day because I'm going by myself on the first day, which is something that you probably shouldn't do on your first ever convention, because I just have the feeling I'm going to look like a complete moron who has no idea how a convention works. And then the second day I'll be with my dad and my brother. So don't expect any footage. I'm not going to shoot anything there. But this is more of a personal, for fun type thing, not a necessarily YouTube story type thing. And since I haven't been doing a whole lot with YouTube anyway, there wouldn't be a point. But speaking of YouTube, by the way, I am trying to do more videos moving forward. So I'm hoping that my shit will start to multiply and not... It's just been hellacious problems with here and at my job at Home Depot. It's just been problem after problem after problem after problem, and just have not had time to do any real videos. I do still plan to do my 5 scrap videos video, coming out hopefully sometime next week, I hope. But yeah, it's basically 5 videos that I had shot, videoed, filmed, whatever, and they never saw the light of day because they were either too short, the premise was too stupid, or they just did not work. And oddly enough, so far all the ones I have to deal with Metalhead. So that tells you kind of what the premise is about. That is seriously getting annoying. I need to put water in that poor thing. For those of you who know, I have a fish tank. It has no fish in it. I'm really tempted to just take it out and redo my set, because this does not help with anything. This does not attribute to anything. I literally just put a fish tank in here just so I could hopefully sleep better, and if anything, I've slept worse. So I'm probably going to take that out next weekend, because I'm not going to be here this weekend. Well, I will, but I won't be. I'll be on Grandsbury for probably the whole day, and then come back for a few hours, and then the next few hours go back out there. I don't have time to rent a hotel, so. But anyway, that's what my plan is. Hopefully everything works out, and I'll give you guys an update and see what happens. So thank you guys so much for those of you who actually do watch these videos. I do appreciate it. For those of you who have stuck around with me for not uploading, I appreciate that as well. I have been trying to do more videos. It just hasn't worked out well for me because I've been so busy with other stuff. I just haven't had the time. So thank you guys so much for sticking around all that time. Really, really, truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys all later. Bye.